Hi everybody, welcome. We've got an unboxing today. I'm Kyle Dalton, aka Pale King Hobby. If you know me, you're probably watching this because you do know me, so I appreciate you coming out and watching this. As always with the YouTube stuff, appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. Maybe one day I'll get off my lazy ass and listen to everybody I meet who's like, you should do YouTube, you'd be great. I'm lazy, sorry. But today we've got something very cool from somebody who's not lazy, somebody who's a great artist, which is Durgin Paint Forge. If you're familiar, just wonderful, wonderful sculpts. He offers them as both STLs and as printed models. You might know him most notably from his dwarf range, very mountainous looking dwarves, really great like bulldogs with them and some ravens and stuff like that. And really, really cool stuff. He's also got kind of an English, maybe more like a steampunky theme kind of going on with some like English guys. And then I think most recently his project before this one and the current one was elves with dinosaurs. Now he's doing like pirate works, and he's also doing this, which I don't know if that's tied together or what, but this is the MAKASETE. That's what we're gonna go with. Edition number 1. So this was offered as a limited blind box. He said, when I do it, whatever we do is what we're doing, and that's it. And he stuck to his word, and he did a wonderful on-time, cheap product, and I've wanted stuff from him for a long time, and I did pick up an extra piece, which you'll see in the unboxing. And you'll see all this a little bit closer, but this is actually, there's not even models in here because they're sitting in soap because I want to clean them, which I don't think that you have to if they're 3D printed, but I'm resin, you know, you never know with that. So let's take a look at it, and of course his stuff will be down below, my stuff will be down below if you want to check it out and get a closer look at some of the pictures on my social media, and of course to his shop. Please go support him. Wonderful stuff. So let's take a look. The box itself was like awesome. Obviously, let's say like a good product. It's got good packaging, and it was nice and simple, but I love the metallic on there. And it didn't need to be anything bigger. I did order an additional model. And then we've got the cards here. So the model itself on the front, and then it says, thank you. If you're reading these lines, you're one of 250 mighty dreamers that helped to make this project come true. I deeply thank you all from the bottom of my heart. This is a mystery box, I'm a bit nervous about it, and I hope that you like the first sculpt of this crazy range. As you've imagined, the first subject of the MAKASETE edition is a dwarf character. I wanted to sum up the little sculpt. All the essence of dwarves are character zeal, which is where DPF started. I have big plans concerning this project. First of all, I will release a video tutorial about how I painted a version of it soon, and I want to make a contest miniature, so stay tuned. Keep an eye on the blog. #dwarfsome. Sorry I had to read that so fast, but I did not cut the video. I don't know how to fucking pause the video while I'm editing it yet. So it also goes on to say that you know, if you don't like it, I hope you can flip it as a high price, as it is a limited edition. I do really like the extra little copy number card because it's got that really nice gloss embossment on it and the numbering. So there's our additional figure, and there is our limited edition fella. So no breaks on anything. Everything was like, you know, came as you would have wanted it. I did assemble them after, and they went together very, very nicely. It's kind of that interesting thing where like sometimes you look at a model and you're like, how the hell does this doesn't make any sense. You can see I'm touching on that little embossing there. This is a really nice little filigree on that axe. Like, again, just to say the detail is fantastic on these. The scale mail is very, like, has nice depth to it. All the fur is sculpted nicely. They look like they'd just be a blast of paint. Like, the textures are definitely sculpted there pretty heavily for you, which is cool. I would be interested to see how, I haven't really approached fur that's sculpted like that in a long time. I would like to kind of see how that would go in a more more modern style and approach to painting. And then we've got our limited edition feller here. So this was my biggest problem with the whole thing, is just the bird. I mean, the bird is just going to be fiddly. I don't really know how else you could do it. It is an awesome sculpt. I mean, he's got like character in his face for being so, I mean, look at how little he is next to my hand. And our dwarf has got a great face. I love the way that you know, very brooding with his kind of resting his chin on the hammer. Great folds in the cape, and I love like, a little bit of weathering going on in the cape. I think it's nice to get enough detail to play with, but not so much that you're kind of locked into, you know, any kind of certain thing. So again, there's our little break on our old birdie, unfortunately. But he did go together fine. I did fix it. You know, I wanted him to be very carefully remove the back of the tail feathers
and then glue it on. So also cool that the branding is on the railing. Pretty cool. So there he is assembled, sitting on the wet pallet. Again, went together really nice and easily, and looks really fantastic on there. The bird's legs were also a little bit of a pain to put together, but and then here's a really dingy video of him in the 360. So yeah, I mean, it's an awesome sculpt. It's got a ton of character. I didn't know what to expect. I thought, based on kind of what the preview was, that we were gonna get maybe more of a kind of cyberpunky dealio, and I didn't know, just didn't know how that was gonna be. But it wound up being this really super sick dwarf, and I'm excited to see more of the range. And I definitely want to get my hands on a 75 mil sculpt from Durgin, because it's just so much character to the sculpts, and they definitely give that I don't think that the modern JW stuff does. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and please go support him and check him out. So yeah, thanks for checking us out, and I'll leave all the links below. Bye.